Growing up on a farm, I, like most young fellas, was fascinated by farm machinery, and it's a fascination that can last a lifetime and span a multitude of machines, from the very large to the very small, or as Father Ted would like to say, from the small to the far away. Kieran Dunn got plenty of chances to get up close and personal with heavy-duty machinery on the family farm at Moyne in County Tipperary.
It's a dairy and beef farm with about 90 cows, and we keep all the calves and finish them. We have maize and beet as well, so I do a lot of the ploughing for that kind of stuff and all the tillage work. During the summer then I'd work with different contractors drawing silage or sowing spuds.
So plenty of machinery and gear around the place.
Yeah.
Like a lot of youngsters, Kieran was fascinated by toy tractors and spent a lot of time playing with his model farm and its machinery. His pastime has now grown into a career and a business.
He was always very handy with machinery, and he liked machinery. From looking at machines working, I think he felt that he liked to have them, and he went off and made them. He just had the graw for it and the hands for it, I suppose, and the eye for it.
We had no living room in our house because it was literally totally a farm. There was every part of a replica of our yard outside was in that room. And dare anyone remove anything from all the pieces. He was very single-minded. He always knew that this is where his great love was.
After his Leaving Cert, Kieran decided to pursue his interest in model making with a degree course in Bournemouth. His final year project brought him back to his boyhood passion for modelling farm machinery.
I saw the hedge cutter was never done before, and the Dooley silage trailer. I always wanted to model one of them, so I got them done, put up a few pictures on Facebook about them, and before I knew it I had hundreds of people looking to get them made, or how much were they.
Really? Literally hundreds?
Hundreds, yeah.
It's pretty fragile, I presume, is it?
Yeah, you wouldn't play with it on a carpet anyway.
Yeah.
It's more for a display on a shelf.
And that's an exact replica of how it is in reality, down to the bolts.
To the very 0.1 of a mil.
Go away.
Yeah.
And you've got a silage trailer here, or a big grain trailer.
Smith trailer.
Fantastic. I mean, everything is absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
And again, that's all millimetre perfect.
Yeah. The rams have to be 100%, or else the trailer won't come all the way down.
So how many hours, for example, would you estimate goes into one of these hedge cutters?
About 25 hours, sometimes 30. Depending on the key is to do 10 at a time, or more if you can.
Is there anything that I could maybe try my hand at?
I'll really give you a go at a transport box.
Okay.
Simple enough.
Where do we start?
The detailed design work, cutting and shaping demands a keen eye and a steady hand. I'm not sure I would have either the patience or the skill to do this all day, every day.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There you go now. It's perfection.
I have to say I'm quite impressed with that. Yeah. This is normally the busiest time of the year for model makers, as enthusiasts, both young and old, dream up their Christmas wish lists and pick out their stocking fillers.
The Durrow Vintage and Model Show was organised to raise funds for a local charity, and it attracted a lot of boys to see the impressive displays of toys.
What's your favourite one?
My tractors.
Which one?
That one.
Why is that?
Because it can drive very fast.
Can it?
Yeah.
I have a few tractors
Have
of
you?
machinery, and I have 2 trailers.
Wow.
I have about 200 tractors. And
200? My God, where have you got room for all of them?
Bedroom, shelves, there's no clothes, everything's thrown away.
Is there any room for the bed?
Yeah, just about.
I only started collecting there about a year and a half ago or so.
Yeah, why did you start? Because there's a lot of people starting into this, isn't there?
I don't know really. I wasn't brought up on a farm, but
Yeah.
I just love farming basically.
But it's not just young fellas who are interested in model collecting. Some are of a different vintage altogether.
How many model tractors do you reckon?
Tractors, probably 500 or 600, I'd say.
What's the story, Martin?
I don't come from a farming background either.
Yeah.
I just loved them from day one.
And is it a growing kind of a pastime for people?
Oh, it is, big time, yeah.
Yeah. These shows are getting bigger and bigger all the time.
When I used to have display and stuff, there was no model shows.
Yeah.
And since that then, there's nearly one every week now at this stage.
Where do all these tractors live when they're not on display here?
A room at home.
Yeah, there's a whole wing dedicated to them.
There's a room at the moment,
yeah. That doesn't.
My wife doesn't be too happy about it, but sure.
Yeah, there's a surprise, right? Yeah.
Well, as I always tell her, it's going to be her pension in years to come anyway.
Right.
For Kieran, model shows are an opportunity to develop his business beyond the farm gate.
The model scene, it's getting bigger. Definitely getting bigger. People are buying custom built stuff, a lot of stuff.
They want it exactly like they've seen or they have at home or whatever, is it?
Yeah, that's it. The guy who actually owns the machine or the guy who's working the machine, that's who's buying them mostly.
There is an explosion, and in the past people were in the closet with collecting things, whether it was just models or antiques. People realise that it doesn't matter what age you are, that the items
come
are
out
there.
of the closet.
Come out of the closet,
yeah.
And they're there for all ages.